Close your eyes and imagine for a second that you are standing smack in the middle of the unforgiving African savanna. The midday sun bakes the cracked earth, radiating heat that turns weak creatures to dust. In this brutal frontier where the line between life and death hangs by a thread, your weapon keeps you breathing. Lions rock flesh-shredding claws, leopards rely on lightning-fast agility, and hyenas pack a bite force capable of crushing a buffalo's hip. Usually sheer muscle and razor-sharp fangs decide who becomes dinner. But could a badass warrior, strong enough to send a male lion flying, be brought to its knees by an invisible enemy under 1 millimeter long? Through the choking dust, meet the most hardcore brawler of this wasteland, the African warthog. This biological tank tips the scales at nearly 300 pounds, wrapped in thick, warty armor-like skin. The warthog does not comprehend fear. Facing top-tier predators, it stands its ground, snarls, stomps heavy hooves, and charges head-first with terrifying speed. Its absolute pride is a deadly set of tusks. 4 ivory daggers curve outwards. The lower tusks are ridiculously sharp, constantly honed against the upper ones every time the warthog closes its mouth. These ultimate self-defense tools can puncture a male lion's belly or make a battle-tested leopard back the heck up. Even smart hyena packs think twice before attacking. Its bravery is legendary, but Mother Nature has a seriously twisted sense of humor. Today, we are witnessing a turf war where raw muscle is useless. The warthog's true enemy does not roar in the night. They are tiny wild ticks hiding perfectly under sparse bristles and wrinkled skin folds. Dozens, sometimes thousands of these vampires latch onto sensitive spots, around the eyelids, deep inside the ear canals, and under the armpits. Day after day, they plunge needle-like mouthparts into blood vessels, inject a local anesthetic, and chug blood until bloated. For the warthog, it is absolute physical and mental torture. The once proud warrior looks desperate, frantically scraping its massive body against thorny baobab trunks. It rolls wildly in boiling mud and clumsily tries to scratch its ears with its hind hooves. But it is useless. The frantic rubbing only tears the skin open, leaving it bloody and prone to nasty infections. It is facing a slow-motion death sentence until a miracle pops out of the dirt. Let us shift to a micro-world beneath the tall grass. Welcome to the hood of the banded mongooses. Under 2 feet long with goofy black stripes, this is a disciplined, ride-or-die mercenary squad of 10 to 40 members. Living on pure survival instinct, they always have a sentinel standing on its hind legs, watching for eagles and cobras. One high-pitched alarm chirp means the crew vanishes into burrows instantly. While they eat anything, swollen blood ticks are a luxury protein snack. Suddenly, a warthog mom and her baby stroll into the mongoose feeding area. The mongooses stop and stare. Normally, they would bail to avoid getting crushed, and the mom would chase anything near her baby. But today, an ancient truce activates. The fierce brawler willingly kneels, tilts its head, and relaxes every muscle, exposing its tick-infested vulnerabilities. It is a silent invitation. The alpha mongoose sniffs the warthog's shoulder, confirms it is chill, and gives a soft chirp. Boom! The squad swarms like a tiny avalanche. Welcome to the wildest spa on Earth. Dozens of mongooses crawl all over the giant, climbing its nose, eyelids, and diving into its ears. Using sharp claws and razor teeth, they bite off the ticks. It is a free all-you-can-eat buffet for the squad and pure heaven for the warthog, who lies there totally spaced out with its mouth open. Even the baby warthog copies mom, letting a rookie mongoose practice. But the savanna is never totally chill. Suddenly, the sentinel mongoose spots a yellow phantom 50 meters away. It is a hungry lioness, locking onto the resting warthog. With zero hesitation, the sentinel rips a deafening alarm chirp. The mongooses ditch the buffet and dive underground like lightning. The noise jolts the biological tank awake. Running on pure instinct, the warthog springs up like a coiled spring, rams through obstacles, and leads its baby into a dense thorn bush. The lioness arrives too late, staring blankly at the impenetrable spikes. This insane teamwork saved both species. Once the coast is clear, the mongooses pop back out, and the warthog returns, kneeling right back down. The interrupted spa session resumes. Survival out here is not just about having the sharpest claws. It is about understanding and cross-species cooperation. If you love discovering the craziest survival codes of the wild, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and join the Bird Survival Code for more epic wildlife adventures.